Okay, the table topic for today is something I've been thinking about a little bit. Is the initial resistance to doing something difficult always a barrier to overcome? Or is it sometimes actually wisdom that you need to listen to? So think about a time. Let's say you're going to the gym, right? And you're on the treadmill, you're running, things are getting tough, you want to quit, your whole body is in pain, you're like, why am I doing this? In that moment, you have a choice to make. The resistance has gone to you. Either A, you listen to the resistance and you quit, therefore, immediately you're no longer in pain. That's the word that you get. Or B, you're like, screw it, I'm gonna keep going. So you continue, you face the pain, you embrace it, and you keep going for another 5 minutes, whatever. Now, of course, a lot of people would say, well, the initial resistance, you just need to push through. That's the whole point. When you're doing something difficult, there's always going to be that initial resistance that your brain is going to tell you, oh my God, this is too hard, stop, this is a waste of time, whatever. And then once you push through that, then you will get to a meaningful place. Maybe you become stronger or you finish a project, whatever, etc., etc., etc. Okay, the theory behind this is delayed gratification. So the idea is if you think in a long enough horizon, instead of the immediate, I'm in pain, and you're thinking, well, in 5 years, if I do this for 5 years, I will get to this location. I will be stronger. I will make more money. I'll be more successful. I'll be happier, whatever. Okay? So basically, that's the whole idea. Pushing through that initial resistance so that you could benefit in a longer time horizon. However, have we ever thought about why our brain even activates this initial resistance? You see, there must be some sort of evolutionary advantage, maybe when we were a caveman or something like that, that when we face hardship, the first instinct is to pivot, to quit instead of pushing through. Well, I think probably the reason for that is because humans didn't used to live this long. We used to live maybe 20, 30 years, quickly reproduce, and die. So we didn't have 10-year horizons. We're living in the moment and now. If you see that berry, you pick it and you eat it. You don't plan for 5 years in the future, right? That's just not something that our biology has caught up to. Because in today's world, frankly, people that plan for a long term, maybe 10 years, 20 years, they plan out, and then they execute on that, they become the most successful in whatever domain. But there's a trade-off. And the trade-off here is if you're always doing this delayed gratification thing, you're thinking about everything in a long-term horizon, you eventually lose the ability to enjoy the moment. There's no spontaneity at all because everything needs to have a meaning. Everything needs to have a long-term planning, long-term goal. So you can't just enjoy life in the moment. So yes, it is very difficult and challenging to balance between the two. What do we do? Very difficult to say, right? Well, I think right now, I haven't found the answer yet. Personally, I lean more towards the delayed gratification camp because so far it's been working out for me in terms of building up my life. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be some points in my life where I'll realize it is very valuable to just be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to enjoy the moment and not care. This is not optimal, and I'm just going to indulge in this guilty pleasure that is obviously bad for me in a long enough horizon. What is everyone else's thoughts on this? Very difficult, I know.